Good evening, teacher. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, everyone.
Perfect, perfect. How's it going today, people?
Teacher is raining a lot here, so it's kind of electric storm.
Electric storm. Mhm.
Yeah, I was aware, right? Because sometimes electricity went off. So, but I'm here and I'm ready.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Mister, for the effort and welcome, welcome. Let me see more people. And how was your day, by the way, Byron?
Oh, well, it was kind of busy because actually now I started in a new company, in a call center, in a web help, in a new account. So we will work on a reservation, how to book some kind of lockers or facilities, right, in the United States. So I started, I started to learn how to do it and how to use the tools, right? So it was the first day. So that means that I need to learn more, but in the right way. So I mean, it was really good.
Perfect. That's good. That's good to know. And congratulations on starting on a new job, taking the challenge. And I know you will do fine. Thank you, Mister. Perfect, perfect. I can see more people. What about you, Douglas? How's it going, Mister?
Hey, sir. How are you? I'm so glad to see you. Well, everyone. Thank you. Thanks, God. It was a good day. Stop in the morning.
Mhm.
In the afternoon, I have to work a little bit more, but it was really cool. The day passed kind of fast.
Mhm.
At the end of the day, it was raining really heavy,
Yeah.
but that's it. Everything is nice. Then I arrived at home. I tried to take a little rest,
Mhm.
and it's class time now.
Yes, there you are. How are the sales going?
So,
So,
but yeah, but I'm trying to reach my goals, my daily goal.
mhm,
I could reach that
mhm,
the tip.
mhm. All right, that's it. Perfect, perfect. I hope you continue, working hard and selling. That's the idea to reach your goals, your daily goals. And also at the end, I imagine you have like a monthly goal as well. So
Yeah.
all right, perfect, perfect. I see more people connecting, and that's really nice. Perfect, perfect. Welcome, everybody. It's nice to see you, and I hope you have a perfect weekend. I really and truly hope you had a nice weekend. Just as a reminder, before we get started on today's class, don't forget about the use of your full name in your username, please. That's what I need your collaboration with. And also, don't forget about the use of the cameras. As you know, that is something that is really important and something that we need to, some instructions we need to follow, right? As we mentioned since the beginning, the use of the camera is required, not optional. Let me see, more people connected, and that's really nice. How are you doing, Miss Catherine? How's it going, Miss?
Hi, good evening. Everything good for today.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Welcome. Welcome for today's class. Hey, Edgardo Avalos. How are you doing, mister? Nice to see you again.
I'm fine. I'm fine, teacher. It's raining very hard in Quesaltepeque right now.
Oh, really? My goodness. All right. But I hope that doesn't interfere with the class, right? With your connection, that you can listen and everything and you can participate. Thank you so
Yeah.
much for the effort. Thank you. Thank you. Perfect. People, welcome everybody for today's class. It's an honor to start the week and to begin and to continue working with all of you. I'm really happy for that. Let me see. Let me go over some information. Miss Betty, how was your weekend? What did you do over the weekend? But I imagine if you worked, try to report some ideas besides work because I guess some of you work on the weekend. So let's go for that one. Betty, what can you tell us, Miss?
Thanks. Good evening, everybody. Well, I exactly do what you say, teacher. I work in because we sell food in the weekend. Well, actually every day, but in the weekends I work with my brothers and we sell food, we sell wings and chunks. So was a very busy weekend, tired actually, but it's very great. I think that with the time you stop to feel like you are tired and you start to enjoy what you are doing. So I am grateful with that, with the project.
Perfect. Oh, thank you. That's very nice. That's good to know. Good to know. Perfect. Before we get started on today's class and today's practice, let me see. Let me ask on some of you for volunteers. What were we talking about on Friday? Who remembers something about Friday's class? Any person, don't worry. Any person can participate. Don't worry. Don't fight over who's participating.
We talk about rather the things that choices.
All right, rather. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Tell
Good
me.
evening, teacher,
evening.
everybody. I remember we talk about good rather in about a preference.
Ah, thank you. Would rather. All right. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Also,
Yeah,
we saw the structure about would rather.
Exactly. Exactly. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Listen to my sentence. Or no. Let's begin with a video. I have a video for you in which we are going to express our preference. But for that, let me switch on my view at this moment. Let me see. Let me go over the setting on this one. And I see more people connecting, and that's pretty awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, perfect, perfect. Let's go over this one, people. I have some information for you over this video, and I will tell you, we're going to see some questions, some ideas, and the idea is to express our preference. I will be asking you to provide your opinion, to express your choices, to express your preference, and let's see how this goes. Let's get started and check on this. Check on this one. You know, we have the first idea, and I need, Douglas, can you read the question with the alternatives on the screen, please?
Yes, sir. Would you rather become a millionaire or lie twice as long?
Ah, interesting, interesting. What's your opinion, Douglas? Would you rather become a millionaire or live twice as long?
Hey, I would rather become a millionaire, sir, because life is only once. And if I had the opportunity to become a millionaire, I know I'm gonna enjoy everything I can, but not only me, with my family, my relatives, my friends. I can invest. I can do everything that I want, and that's a life that I would like to live.
All right. And June 22nd is coming, you know, just in case, Douglas, just in case if that happens to you pretty soon.
Okay.
Nice. Ricardo, I know you want to participate and welcome. Tell us, mister, what's your preference on this?
Good evening. I will read bad teacher. Before to answer the question, I think that it depends because I don't want to be a billionaire in Zimbabwe or Venezuela, for example. But if I were in United States, I would rather become a billionaire, but only in that country, maybe Europe,
Mhm.
but it depends for the country in my case.
Okay, all right. It depends on the money in the country and probably on the currency, right? Dollars
Yeah.
or yeah, okay, on that one, right? A high value currency. Thank you so much. Let me see on more people. What about for you, Vilma Veronica? The same one. What would you rather, right? Become a billionaire or live twice as long? And tell us what?
Good evening. I would rather become a billionaire too, because I think the saying of Douglas, the life is short and you can enjoy and uh, be grateful uh,
Mhm.
and live um, happy. If you want to I don't know, invest, you can invest or you can enjoy your money with your relatives, your family.
Mhm.
You can travel. Yeah, the life is not only money, but it's more easy if you want money. And then if I have
It's
this
more
opportunity,
easy.
I I took become a billionaire.
All right, thank you so much. I appreciate your comment. Thank you so much. Let's continue with the next one so we can have more ideas. Remember, we are presenting with alternatives and then we express our preference on this. Hmm. All right. I know now you have given this a thought, and I know you have some alternatives on this one. Misael, what about you? What would you rather choose on this one?
It's a complicated choice, but mm, maybe I would rather uh, always skip breakfast.
Why? Why is that?
I don't know. Maybe for me, breakfast is not important at all because I eat a lot in the night. So I think I need to eat again at the middle of the day. So I think in my case,
All right, all right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And let me see, Jose David, do you agree with Misael or do you have a different perspective? What can you tell us?
Well, I think the breakfast is the most important meal of the day because you have 8 hours of not eat anything.
Mhm.
And if I have to choose, I would rather always skip lunch.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Valid reason. Let's see the last person to participate on this one. What about for you, Miss Angie? What would you rather choose on this?
Good evening, everybody. For me, I would rather always to keep the breakfast because I agree with my first classmate. I can skip easily breakfast because I am not feeling hungry at earlier, even in at morning,
Mhm.
but it's starting to feel at the middle of the day. So I love to have lunch.
Mhm. All right,
Then,
thank you. Mhm. Go ahead, no, go ahead. Sorry.
then I would rather to skip breakfast.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much. Let's go for the next one. All right, thank you so much. We have the two alternatives, and Angie, I need your help. Can you read the question and to address the question to one of your classmates, please? Thank you.
Okay.
Hmm?
Would you rather join the Avengers or would you rather join the Justice? The Justice.
Mm-hmm. And who's the question to?
To, no, I didn't see. Let me check. Reinaldo.
Oh, perfect.
I would rather join the Avengers.
Why is that? Why the Avengers and not the Justice League?
Because I think that they are mighty than the Justice League.
Mm-hmm. All right, all right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. What's your opinion, Alejandra? What can you tell us about this?
Okay, Mister, I would rather join the adventure because I love Christian Evans.
All right. So you will be working with Captain America all the
Yeah,
time. Oh my
all the
goodness.
time, Mister.
And what about
Yeah.
Thor?
I
Not Thor?
prefer Captain America. Yeah,
All right.
it's very gorgeous. It's very handsome. I love him.
All right.
God
Thank you.
damn.
We have the motivation. Perfect. That's the idea. All right. Thank you.
Okay.
Later on, I will show you a picture of him. No, I'm just kidding. All right. And what about for you, Miss Sophia? If you have the chance, who would you rather choose? Or would you rather join? Sorry.
I would rather join the Avengers.
Mhm. Why is that?
Because it's the same way to the partner. I prefer the Iron Man.
I don't know. Interesting. But
Yes.
that's fine, right?
handsome.
One with Captain America, one with Iron Man. All right, no fight over that one.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's go over one man. Let's see other man to see what you think about. Christopher, what about you? Who would you rather join?
I would rather join the Justice because in this team is the Wonder Woman. It's so beautiful.
Goodness. I thought you were going to say because we will help people, we have nice powers. But no.
It's more powerful too.
All right.
No.
All right.
I am very sincere, Mister.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't argue with that, right? Let's consider Black Widow too, right? Black Widow, no problem, right? But that's nice. Thank you so much. Let's go for the next one. Let's see the next one, and so we can participate. Oh, did anybody wanted to participate? Sorry. I heard like a teacher. No. Oh, go ahead, Mayor.
Sorry, about this topic as well, or I think that I will select the next one, but
you go for the next one, all right?
Yeah.
All right, no problem. All right. Check on this one, Byron. Do you know the meaning of give up in this context?
Well, that's an interesting question and difficult decision that I need to make it, but because I really love my cats and also my device, right? So, but in that case, I would rather give up my pets.
No.
You can have virtual pets, sir.
Yeah, you're right. You're the right way.
You don't like animals, Byron.
Then you're gonna have cyber or something like that as a pet.
You are a bad person.
No.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Byron, don't worry. It's just a question.
No, Byron, we asked the same question, but your cats.
No, come on, relax. No,
But
the cat.
my opinion, right? So
Yeah, at this moment, don't worry. You know, it's just
don't take it
yeah.
personal.
I know. Probably at this moment, that's the choice at the moment. But you know, when you see the cats or you see your pet, I know nobody wouldn't have a heart to say not to that one, right? So don't worry, don't worry. But that's okay. But thank you so much.
Mister,
Go ahead.
a
Tell me.
dog, a pet like as sons, Mister.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, for me it's a one member of the family.
All right. Thank you so much. So, by popular reaction, would you rather give up your phone?
Yes, definitely.
Without a
Definitely.
doubt.
All right. Can I have your phones now, if that's possible?
No, because I'm in the class because of it.
Right.
Say,
Okay. Smart choice. All right, that's fine. Thank you so much. Perfect. Don't worry. Let's go over the last one, and that will be the next one will be the last one, so we can participate on this one. Check on this one and try to give it a thought, and then we express ideas. There we are with the microphone. All right. Thank you so much. Mr. Luis Napoleon, can you read the question on the screen, please? And then you add your option, please.
Okay. Would you rather get a paper cut every I can't read every time you touch paper, or bite your tongue every time you eat?
First one.
Mute, teacher.
Yeah, sorry. I don't know what did I press, right? I don't know what I pressed. Luis Napoleon, imagine these are the only two alternatives. What would you rather choose and why?
I would rather definitely by getting a paper cut every time I touch a paper,
Mhm.
because I don't like to bite my tongue, you know.
All right. Has it ever happened to you that you bite your tongue?
Yeah, several times during the
Really?
years. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. Let me ask another person. Miss Catherine, what about you? What would you rather choose over this situation?
I would rather get a paper cut every time I touch paper because I don't work with paper that much. And I like to eat. So yeah.
Nice answer.
And
All right.
censor.
Yeah, that's really nice, right? Choosing the best option in this one. What about for you? Let me see on one more person. Medardo, what about you, Mr. Luna?
Hi, good evening. I will rather bite my tongue. Is more painful. I, I have a piercing in my tongue, and I don't know. I I don't have
Mhm.
more. I don't have mucha sensibilidad.
Oh, really? Much sensation over that part.
No,
All right. So for you, it's convenient because of that. Is it convenient for you, Mr. Medardo?
sorry, teacher.
Mhm.
Can you repeat, please?
Yeah, no problem.
The street.
No problem. No problem. No problem. So for the situation that you share with us, that you don't have much probably sensation over there, right, over the tongue. So this is more convenient for you.
Yeah, I don't have sensibility in my tongue.
All right, all right. I understand that one. Thank you so much. All right, perfect people, and thank you so much for participating over this. Let me change on this one, change my view, so we can continue practicing on some information. Let's let's go to the slide. For today, we have some information that we're going to be covering. We continue working with unit number 5 or unit number 1, as you know. And at this moment, we have, as always, there is a class objective, and I will require on, let me ask on this one, Gloria Lilian. Can you read the class objective for us, please? Thank you so much.
Okay, objective. We will be able to make the suggestion about how to deal with market saturation.
Exactly, market saturation. That is pretty much what we're going to be talking about. We will give some suggestions about what we can do on this one. All right, check on this one. Before we get started, I have some practice for you. What do you see on the screen?
An advertisement.
An advertisement. What is it about?
A chocolate.
The chocolate.
Ah, okay, perfect.
Famous chocolate.
A famous chocolate. Ah, is it still available in the market?
Not yet.
I think that not teacher.
At least here.
I haven't seen.
Yeah, I have several years without seeing it.
Yeah.
All right, all right.
20 years ago, the chocolate was famous, Mister, when I was a child.
All right. Yeah, and that's a good point. People, do you remember buying or eating this chocolate?
Yeah.
Yeah, teacher. It's a memory.
I remember that was very delicious.
All right. Yeah, it was very delicious. What about for you, Ricardo? Do you remember this product?
No, teacher, I've never seen that.
Oh, sorry for the question. How old are
How
you,
old are
Ricardo?
you? Yes, please.
Very.
You are like
He's
16
very
or something.
Maybe this is chocolate for all people. I don't know.
My goodness, so I'm part of the group, right? Because I remember that one. My goodness. All right. And Ricardo, you never told us. How old are you, mister?
26 years old, teacher. 26.
All right. 26. All right. That's fine. That's fine. All right.
But it's not a joke, teacher. I don't know about this chocolate.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. No problem. Actually, it's an old product, to be honest, right? I don't know how long it hasn't been in the market, but I understand. No problem. No problem. And not everybody consume it. Don't worry. So no problem. All right. Let's see on this one. I have some alternatives on this one. And let me go back to my presentation. All right. I have some ideas. Remember on the previous class, we were practicing something like this, right? We were trying to express about ideas about a market introduction in this one. Check on the different alternatives that we have for, at this moment, for the retail store, right? I have some ideas at this point. right? Convenience stores like the ones we have near our house, where we can buy Niña Lupita, give me a soda, right? Or give me candy, right? Something like that, right? Like we have supermarket and over gas stations. Ricardo, sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, teacher, but I was investigating about Popeye. Teacher, the chocolate is around 1992. Teacher, I did it. I wasn't born, teacher.
All right. No problem. I know you were feeling guilty on that one, right? No problem, mister. No problem.
Okay.
Only as you mentioned, only old people remember this, right?
No, teacher,
I'm just kidding. I know you were kidding. Don't worry. I know, right? And nobody took
The
it
old
seriously.
school.
The old school, right? Like old school representing here. Nah, I'm just kidding. Fine. Perfect. I have different alternatives, and let's go over this one. Let's go over this quick exercise just to remember some of the previous information we were talking about. Let me see on some people. Let me see. Let me ask on a person. I will go for Misael. Misael, what about for the first one, Mister? Where will you rather, release this one? And tell me why. We have some alternatives and express your ideas, Mister. Thank you.
Let me see. I would rather release it in convenience stores because most of the people that are going to consume it are children. So I think is a better place to sell it.
All right, thank you so much. Betty, what about you? Imagine we are going to introduce this one back to the market of El Salvador. What's your alternative and why? Number one, first criteria.
Okay, about convenience stores, I will rather to release it in Selectos or Dollar City because there's a lot of people that visit that stores and we can get a lot of public that want to eat the chocolate.
All right, thank you so much. Miss. Let me ask on a person. Vilma Veronica, what's your opinion about number one?
We would rather release the chocolate.
Yeah. In what place?
And now maybe on the supermarkets and like Selectos or I guess in the Walmart.
All right. Why are those your options?
Two options because I think there are two popular or famous market. The more crowded people on Sundays or weekends go to the supermarket for buy the groceries and when you go to pay, the kids only say almost say your parents, Daddy, Mommy, buy me a chocolate. And I think I saw in the supermarket and I think this is the good option.
All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's go for the second one. In what month would you rather release it? What's your opinion, Miss Sofia Karina?
The chocolate is a dynamic product, so any month could be a good time, but I prefer releasing on holidays, maybe on Christmas. Is cheaper than the other product to have a gift.
All right. Thank you so much. Catherine, if you what's your opinion? Imagine we are about to release it one more time, and in 1 month, would you rather release it?
I would rather release it on Children's Day, maybe, because I think it's a product that is very showy for the child. So yeah, or Valentine's Day maybe because you tend to buy so much chocolate. But yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And what about for you, Douglas Velasquez? What's your opinion? Which month would you rather release it and why?
Well, from my point of view, sir, I would rather release it. Um, Christmas is an excellent opportunity because on Christmas, everyone has money, so we can try to convince or get customers because they are able to spend money buying or product. That's why I consider Christmas could be the best option. In the second position, or secondly, Valentine Days. A lot of people eat chocolate on Valentine Day. Maybe then they are gonna get fat, but that doesn't matter.
All right. As long as we sell, that's not our problem, right?
That's the most important for the company, sir.
There you are. Thank you so much. What about for the third one? We have the third criterion. And what about for you, Christopher? What's your opinion on the third one?
In
We
my
have
opinion,
the price.
the price.
Yeah.
Okay, for me, 25 cents because it's economic. Um, 50 cents is very expensive for this product.
All right. All right. Thank you so much. What about for you? Let me see on Betty. What's your opinion?
Teacher, I don't know why, but I think because of the size, maybe 50 cents could be a good price because 27 looks very cheap for me because the chocolate is not so little.
All right. Thank you so much. Josue David, what's your opinion?
Sorry, teacher, I don't hear the question.
No problem. We are discussing about the price for the product. So tell me, in what will be the price? What would you rather sell it for 10 cents, 25 or 50 cents?
Well, I think it's a product for children, and I believe the correct price is 10 cents.
All right, 10 cents for children. All right, and let's go over the last one, talking about the means of communication. Tell me, and let me ask on one person. Reynaldo, tell me, what would you rather release it through?
I would rather release it through the radio, maybe in the newspaper.
All right, thank you so much.
But
And
digital newspaper because nowadays the digital is involved.
all right, I understand and I agree with you. Miss Gloria Lilian, what's your opinion?
I consider is better to release through in TV because the majority people watch TV and all kind of childs watch a TV and is for me is the better media of advertising.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody, for your opinions. And I agree with you because you know that you were giving solid reasons why, and I understand. Perfect, perfect. Let's go over the next one. Let's see. I have one more practice before we go for the speaking idea. Check on this one. I have a conversation, and if you have your books, this is part of page 12, but at this moment, please don't check on your books. Please don't check on your books. As you may see on the right, we have some parts of the conversation, and I just need the collaboration. Vilma, Veronica, can you read the first part that we have on the right? I agree.
I agree. We must figure out a solution to deal with market saturation.
All right, thank you so much. Misael, the next one, please.
Many companies would prefer to withdraw the product, you know.
Perfect, perfect. Lisbeth, the third one, please.
The sales in the last 2 months were growing really fast, but now they are decreasing.
Perfect, thank you so much. Let's go for the next one. Mr. Medardo, I need your help for the next one to read the next part. However,
Me, teacher.
yeah, Medardo, please, thank you.
Okay, however, we have invested a lot in this product. We'd rather relaunch the product than discontinue it.
All right, thank you so much. And for the last one, I need the collaboration of Miss Byron. Mr. Byron.
The last one?
Yeah, the last one, please.
All right. Sorry. Sorry, the last part for this, you're right, although it's not surprised with this competition.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Perfect. As you may see, and as I mentioned, this is part of the conversation. However, it is not in the correct order. Without looking at your books, tell me what would be the first part? What would be the first participation in this one?
The sales.
Many companies will
The sales.
prefer to withdraw the product, you know.
All right, thank you.
Companies.
Companies, starting with many companies like this one, the same?
The sales in the last 2 months.
All right, the sales in the last 2 months. Any other alternative for you people? What is the first one to start this conversation?
I agree with number with the third one because maybe it's a good explanation or introduction for the topic.
All right, let's go over the next number 3. Let's see if that is the one. Yep, that's correct. That's the first one in the conversation. After that one, what will be the Julio's participation?
I agree. I agree. We must figure a solution to deal with market saturation.
All right, let's see over this one. Oh, check on this one. It's number 3, not number 2. So what is number 2?
God damn.
However,
However? Thank you. More opinions? More opinions?
Many companies will prefer to withdraw the product.
All right, let's see over this one.
I think
number 4. Tell me.
Yes, I think the second one is you're right, although it is not a surprise with this competition.
Okay, let's see. Thank you so much. Let's see over this one. There you go. Thank you. And the last one, what number is it?
That's 5.
However.
Exactly. Thank you so much. However, we have invested a lot in this product. All right. Thank you so much. Now we have the conversation these people are having. Let me ask on some people to participate on this one, and let's have the chance for volunteers. I need one lady to be Rina in the conversation, and I need one man to be Julio in the conversation. Who's Rina? Any lady volunteer?
Me, teacher, Gloria.
All right, go with Gloria, and then I will give the chance to Betty for the second round. Don't worry. First time of Julio in the conversation is for Misael. Misael and then Napoleon with Betty. All right, thank you so much. First people, you start and we'll listen to you. Thank you.
Okay. the sales in the last 2 months were growing really fast, but now they're decreasing.
You're right, although it is not a surprise with this competition.
I agree. We must find a solution to deal with market saturation.
Many companies would prefer to withdraw the product, you know.
However, we have invested a lot in the product. We'd rather relaunch the product than discontinue it.
Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate for your help. Second round, Betty and I guess it was Luis Napoleon, if I am not mistaken, right? You get
Yes,
started,
correct.
Betty. There you go.
Okay.
Thank you.
The sales in the last 2 months were growing really fast, but now they are decreasing.
You're right. Although it is no surprise with this competition.
I agree. We must figure a solution to deal with market saturation.
Many companies would prefer to withdraw the product, you know.
However, we have invested a lot in this product. We'll rather relaunch the product than discontinue it.
All right, thank you so much. I appreciate on your help. Now, let's go over this one the last time, and it's going to be a group practice. All the ladies, all the ladies will be Rina in this time, and all the boys will be Julio in this time that we practice. When I count to 3, ladies, you start, with good coordination, not running, right? In a normal pace, right? Normal pace, normal speed. Then you read, and then when you finish, boys, you take on the conversation, and then you continue on this. Let's get started, and thank you so much. We begin in 3, 2, 1.
The
sales
sales
in the last were growing really fast,
but now they're decreasing.
Boys?
You're right, also.
You're right,
It's no surprise.
although it is no surprise with the
This
competition.
competition.
Thank you. Ladies?
I agree.
We
must
must
figure a solution to deal with market
saturation.
saturation.
Many companies
Many
would
companies
prefer
would
to
prefer to
withdraw
withdraw
the
the product,
However,
we have
invested
invested
a lot
a lot
in
in
this
this
product.
product.
We
We'd
rather
rather
relaunch the product than
discontinue it.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much. Now, let's go over some vocabulary review in this one. Tell me, what is the meaning of competition when we talk about the business language? Any person to participate? What is the competition?
Me, teacher.
Go ahead.
Is other brands or other company are offering or selling the same product.
There you go. Thank you so much, and that's fine. Next, other person, what is saturation?
Maybe it's the situation when there are a lot of companies buying the same product in the same market.
There you are. Really concise and precise. I like it. Thank you. The next one, what's the meaning of withdraw?
Stop making or selling any specific product.
All right, it's related to that one. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And what about in withdraw, right? We stop selling on this one, but what about the product that already exists in the shops? Do they leave the product in the shops or do they take it? What's your opinion?
They relaunch the product.
It could be as an alternative. They relaunch the product. All right, it's possible. And I agree with you, right? They stop making the product, right? Probably for any reason. And also they sometimes take back the product. That is part of withdraw of that one, right? They don't produce it anymore. And tell me, what's the meaning of discontinue?
Stop the production of the product.
All right, thank you so much, Byron. We stop the production of the product. Thank you so much. After checking on this one and having some review over this vocabulary, I have a request and I have a task for you. And let me show it to you. Over the Schoology platform, and let me switch on this one so I can show this to you. There we are. There we are in the platform. In this platform, you are going to see we have some materials and we have some folders that are for the different units we're covering. In unit number 1, the one we have active so far, we have the product life cycle. When you open to this one, there is going to be a worksheet, right? It says class 4, but don't mind, it should be class 5. When you open on this one, you will discover there is a task, right? Something that we are going to be working on. There is some information about the product life cycle. And there is, let me change on this one. Let me move like this. There we are. There is a scenario in which we are going to be working on. And let me ask on Alejandra. I need your help, Alejandra. Can you read the scenario for this practice, please?
Okay, mister. Your product has been on the market for 1 year, but sales have dropped from 1,000 units a month to 600 units a month. It means you are hardly selling a little bit more than half of the products for the past 3 months. There are competitors, thank you, that sell a similar product just 25% cheaper than your price in the market. Your
competitors
sales have taken off in the last 3 months.
All right, thank you so much. That's the scenario. And then there is a task, right? That is the scenario that will work for everybody. And I need your help over the task. And I need, Miss Sophia, I need your help to read the task, please. Thank you so much.
First, did your previous group consider the product for which you made the market introduction? You are the board of directors and need to decide the future to the product based in the above scenario. Brainstorm ideas how what you can do. Consider if it is a good idea to discontinue the product, withdraw the product from the market, buy out competitors, or even redesign and relaunch the product.
All right, thank you so much. That is part of the task. In the previous classes, we were working on the product introduction. Some people were talking about like a magic pen. Some other people were talking about different products, as long as I remember. And I have here the groups, and we are going to continue working in the same groups. I hope you remember the information for the market introduction. Remember, you were working on the product, you were working on the price and everything. Now, based on this one, we move to the next phase. What's the scenario? How long has been the product been in the market? Let's see if you remember. What's the scenario?
1 year.
1 year, all right. What was the normal production or the normal amount of products you sold or you sell over a month?
1,000 units.
1,000, thank you. And now, in the past 3 months, what is the total amount of products you're selling?
600.
Right now? 600, thank you so much. All right, thank you so much. What did they mention about the competition, Ricardo? What do you remember about that info, about the competition?
Sorry, teacher, I don't remember about that.
Okay, no problem, no problem. Let me ask one other person. Mr. Christopher, what do you remember about the competition? What was mentioned about that?
Similar products.
Similar products, all right, thank you so much. What else do you
20% down cheaper than the other.
Ah, thank you, it's cheaper. Let's see on this one.
Competitors,
how much is it?
25% cheaper than our product.
Exactly, right? They sell the same product, but 25% cheaper than the price, right? Probably there is a lot of saturation in that one. And we are going to give suggestions on that. Remember, on the task, you are going to brainstorm ideas. We continue working in the same groups. And for the people who were not in that class, don't worry. I included you in different groups, so people can tell you some information about what they work. So please share that information with the new people who incorporate to the groups, and then you have some time to discuss. What are the alternatives you're going to consider, people, for this one, for the feature of the product? Check on the task. What are we considering?
If your idea is a good idea to discontinue the product, withdraw the product from the market, buy out competition, or even redesign and relaunch the product.
All right, that's the idea, right? Do you remember the idea of buy out?
Yes, sir.
What is it? What is it?
Buyout is where it's the act of buying all or a part of a company from the people who own it.
Exactly, exactly. So if the competition is selling it's selling the same product cheaper, probably if you have enough money, you buy the competition, and then you have, all the market is for you again. So that is what you are going to decide. But remember, based on the last product, let me double check on Betty, Sofia, Byron, and Edgardo. What was your product?
A magic pen. If I
Magic
write.
pen. All right. Thank you. Magic pen.
Magic pen.
Thank you. And for Douglas, Velasquez, Misael, Reynaldo, and Vilma, what was your product?
Nintendo 64.
All right. Nintendo 64. Perfect. For Ricardo Bonilla, Gloria Navarro, and Josué David, what was your product?
A smartwatch.
Smartwatch. All right, smartwatch. Let me take notes on that one. And for Alejandra, Angie, and Luis Napoleon, what was your product?
Motorola phones.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. All right. We continue working on that info with the same product, but take into consideration the scenario and the task. If you can access to the platform, you're going to see the PDF over there, right? And you can have some information there. And I will also share this one over the WhatsApp group, so you can have access if that is easier for you. At this moment, we begin working and brainstorm, express your opinions, try to use would rather because that is the practice. So you incorporate your ideas, try to provide details, right? If you say, hey, I consider this is the best option, why? Explain, convince your classmates. At the end, you're going to reach an agreement, and you are going to later on, I will explain to you, and everybody take notes about your decision because I will tell you what we will do over after that when we have everything and we have reached a decision. So please, it's important to take notes. Lisbeth, Carolina, tell me.
Actually, I got a mistake on my phone and I am not in the WhatsApp group. I don't know if you will be so kind to add me again.
All right, all right. Let me see. If you can share the number over the chat on this platform, and I will add you in the meantime. Don't worry.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. We begin right now, people. I will give you, last time I remember 10 minutes were not enough, right? You were deciding, you were probably giving ideas. So at this moment, I will give you 15 minutes, right? Consider all the alternatives, explain why, convince everybody, and reach a decision, all right? And remember, for the rest, there is a group available for you so you can catch up on this one and continue working. Let's begin. Thank you so much.
Mister, I don't have group.
You will have one. I included you in one. Don't worry.
Okay.
We know the task that we need to do, right? I will share my screen and we have the scenario and then we need to practice. All right, this is the task, right? We already know the details about the scenario. What do you think about it? If you want, we can read it again in order to keep in mind the main idea, right? So who wants to read the task again? Just to remind, like a little reminder.
We can read it.
Could we read again the task or we are ready to start? Right.
But we are gonna base in the previous image or only we're gonna, yes, or we are going, exactly, we're gonna base our ideas in that scenario or only we're gonna give ideas and start to see how we are going to make the market introduction for you or magic pen.
Actually, we can ask to the teacher because he is here. So
okay, hi teacher.
Solve our doubt, please. Do we need to consider our kind of ideas based on our own product or for the product that we have on the scenario?
All right. We are going to consider the magic pen. That was your product, right? The magic pen.
All right.
All right. So in the previous class, we were working on the business introduction, right? We already done, right? We already did it, right? We created the market introduction, and you were socializing with the class about the product, the price, where, and everything, right? Now, 1 year, imagine we finish with the introduction, and then we go for this scenario. Your product, the Magic Pen, has been in the market for 1 year. And then this is what happens. So this is after the introduction, right? The market, you are selling it and everything. But what happens? And then you have the scenario, right? The sales have dropped. You have a reference from 1,000 to 600 a month. You see that what happened, what is happening with the competition. Based on all of that, you consider the future for the Magic Pen. So you express ideas. If you want to consider it's a good idea to discontinue the product, to withdraw the product from the market, to buy out competitors, or to redesign it and relaunch it. That's the task. Based on the product you already have, this is like part 2 in the process.
All right. So I got idea. Well, in that case, I think I consider that we need to check if we can redesign the product and relaunch it, because actually I think it's a kind of one of the tools for the students, right? Because they need pens, and actually the Magic Pen offer them a different experience or different features, like they will be able to erase, right, with the special ink if they make a mistake. So I mean, because actually Betty told us that sometimes some pens write out about when probably the customer tried to erase, if they make a mistake, they have problems with the page, right? So what do you think about, Betty? How can we redesign the product in order to avoid this problem?
Well, I think that we can put the super pen with a special offer about the price. Starting like the example says, we are very expensive. So if we put the price, for example,
we can say that this kind of strategy, it calls strategy of volume. We sell more Nintendo systems. We can increase the production or the share. Spain, they were selling 1,000 and then decrease to 600. We can increase the production or the sales, reducing the price.
Yes, it's a good option.
What about liquidation about the product that we already have in order to get money and try to create another product or something new? But we must think about what product we already have on market.
Okay, we can solve but Black Friday.
Remember,
and then we are realize already signed the product in sales in December.
This happened in Tigo when we are close to release a new cell phone model. Tigo offers a lot of promotions or about the current cell phone model. For example, when we had the Samsung A12, we had a promotion about the cell phone. The price was low because next model was close to be.
Okay.
I don't think that, Jose, because I think we lost the quantity of
40%.
products, but it could be because, or well, it is because a lot of competitor has starting, but I think that one way that we can different, differentiate from the competitors could be more attractive for the customer. Then I think that it could be a good solution, invest in promotion, in advertisement, be more knowing the product, I think.
If we invest in marketing, we are going the same way the Kodak. When they start to lose client, they invest in
But
marketing.
our product is not all products. The problem is that we have a lot of competitors that offer the same product that us. Kodak is an example when Kodak offers photos in paper when we use social media with a lot of digital photos. But in our case, it's the same product but cheaper.
Nokia.
Actually, I think that nowadays you don't need to pay like a marketing company. You can do it by yourself. If you know something like the graphic designer, you can create your own videos and upload it in your own account, like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and you only pay for the advertising on that platform. I think that it will be like cheaper to be paying to other companies to create marketing.
I think we have to consider that we have a batch of production already. If we redesign our product, what we are going to do with all the product that we have in stock? I don't know. I occur that.
It will be more expensive to create or redesign something.
But don't worry. So I have the idea in the brainstorming, but I am
Actually, to do that, I don't know if agreeable or possible by one phone. Maybe by a camera, physical camera completely, but over the device, I don't know if it is possible with.
Well, I don't know either, but it was just an idea.
Yeah, it's okay. Mm, mm, mm. Do you have any other one? Just to have it as an option. So far, we have that the cell phone with the HDMI cable that it is supposed to be cheaper than the ones that just share the screen. And we just have this new one that you said before, the one like a Polaroid camera, vintage, and at least the main objective that it was built. So
Yeah, like add some vintage camera where you can print the photos and like have an instant camera add to the cell phone. But I'm not sure if that's cheaper.
that will be more like a compliment, you know, more like something extra.
What do you think if we do that? I think we can increase our advertising in order to finish part of our stocks, and we start to working in redesign our product and be more attractive for the customer, and maybe the rest of the stock we could do promotion with the new product and the old product. We can say buy our new smartphone 2.5, I don't know, and get the other smartphone too, and we can do the promotion. And I don't know how they say desalojar. We dispatch, I don't know, dispatch the old product and start to sell the new product with I don't know, is promotional expenses, something like that is the name of this kind of cost. I think we could redesign and try to sell what we have now.
Okay, I think it's important the stock that we have and this product is important. We change the channel of the sales.
Yes.
I think offer this product for the social media, Facebook or Instagram. This is a way to move this product and sell quickly. Then we think a redesign and relaunch the product, find a low cost for the new material, and then change the product for another version, for example. But it's important move the stock we have in this smartwatch.
Anyway, I like that. But the new product we're going to sell also in SIMA. We have conclude that the problem was that SIMA is
It will be a
expensive.
new model with an old model that we couldn't sell. So we will have a new model that will be a bit hard to sell. So I think that it will be good to create a new way how to sell it, create a new way for the marketing. Because if we had to change, for example, something that we already have for a cheaper manufacturation, it will create.
Must give something else than the pen so they feel motivated to buy it, to prove our product, because the example says that there's another person that is selling the same product, only that it's more cheaper.
Actually, we need to think in kind of a strategy, because when someone think about to buy school's product, they just think about, oh well, some pens are okay, so they include on the note. But how can we motivate them that they add our product to their list? So like, so if someone is thinking about buy school products, how can we motivate them that they add our product on our list because they need that product? What do you think?
That's a good option, but how says Sophia or Ronald, we must give something else. So I hope you can tell us.
Yeah, it could be that we can offer a promotion. Like,
yeah, or maybe
buy
it
one,
could be
get two. So just for 1 week, right? I mean, that could be my idea.
okay. In my case, maybe it could be a package for example, a scholar package. You can buy a book,
full kit.
Yeah, different útiles. How do you say útiles? I don't know. Different kind of
school supplies.
School supplies.
School supplies.
School supplies. Thanks. Different school supplies. But in that package, it is including the pen. The target is obligated, I don't know, to buy our product. It could be a option, but it could be too promotion or 2 for 1. I don't know how to say in English, or a discount, like the example. It could be those ideas.
buy one, get two. That's the combo.
I like that idea.
All right. Go ahead.
Sorry to interrupt. How are you doing? Have you reached a decision or are you still brainstorming ideas? I visited this group. You were doing nice. I returned. You continue giving more details. How are you doing? Tell me.
Teacher, I think we have so much ideas and we are discussing about what's the best for the product.
I imagine, and that's really, that's what I like, that you are, providing ideas, and that's the important part, right? Talking and considering about what to do with market saturation. Perfect. We're going to have a final 3 minutes, I guess. So you probably may reach, I guess, right? You may reach an agreement about what to do, and if not, at least you have a clearer idea on that case, right? So let's continue discussing, and you are doing nice. Congratulations, people, and let's continue. Perfect.
Thanks, teacher.
Oh, it could be.
With the money, we reduce the price, and with the money that we get, we can have a limited edition of Nintendo 64.
Okay, that's nice. That's nicer. What about the gadgets, including another gadgets?
We can change the color of the Nintendo.
Yeah, and it could include like a membership for playing online.
Give a free, for example, free.
Hey,
you know buy what? A new.
You know what, sir? PlayStation CEO or PlayStation people, they said that when they sell a new console, they are losing like I don't know if $50. Someone asked if you know that you are losing money when you sell the new console. Where are you selling a console that you already know you're gonna lose money? But they said, I know, but
we're ready to start our
question.
Ready for
Yes.
for be CFO.
Time, teacher.
Thank you, Ricardo.
Hi, teacher.
Hi, teacher. How are you? What are you doing?
I'm just listening. I am surprised about different ideas that I'm listening. You cannot imagine, right? I enter to the groups and they are, no, but this is a good option. And why? That's really nice. So how are you doing? Have you reached a decision yet?
Yes, we already have a decision. We
Yes,
go
teacher.
for redesign and relaunch the product.
All right, all right. And why do you consider that's the best option?
Well, because we have a product more not functional. We compare with the competitor, and we are lose 40% of the sales every month. And we consider we can start to create a new and better product and sell the inventory to a cost, and then relaunch the product.
All right, all right.
We want to be the leader, teacher.
That's the idea, that's the idea, to go over and, to get the market. Why not? Nice, nice, nice. Thank you so much. And I appreciate your time in the practice. I know you are doing a nice job. And thank you so much for that. At this moment, people will return to the main room so we can have the final instruction. And then I explain what you do with the information you already collected and the agreement you have. Thank you so much, people. Perfect.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you.
See you.
Wow.
I see some people coming back. Hello, hello. Thank you so much, people, for the time in the practice. How did it go?
It did go well, I
All
think.
right. All right. Did you reach an agreement with your group, Mr. Luis?
Finally, yeah. Uh, just the last minutes.
That's the idea. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I appreciate on that one. I see more people
All right,
coming back.
teacher.
Hello, hello. How are you doing after the practice?
It was really good. It was a really good chance to discover my partner's idea and how to make an agreement with it.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. Thank you so much. And I appreciate. Remember, we already practiced also some expressions, to ask for opinion, to agree, to disagree. The idea was to put all of that into practice. And I have to say that I am happy with the work you are doing because I enter to every group like more than one time, I guess. And you were not quiet, right? You were like giving ideas every time. So at one point you were saying, this is a good idea. I visit the other group, I return, and then you were providing more options, and that's really nice. So congratulations to all of you. That's what I expected, and you really exceeded my expectations. So congrats on that, and let's continue working that way. That's the idea. Let me see on this one. Before we leave, I just have some content, some ideas that I collected over the practice for today. And let's go over this one so we continue learning. That's the part, right? We continue learning and improving every time. Check on this one. I have different sentences or phrases, and I need your help on this one. How can we improve number one? Check on the information. Number one that is in blue.
Maybe we can use first of all.
First of all, in this one, thank you. It's okay. First of all, no problem. Let's all right. First of all, any other alternative to fix on this one?
Before giving an answer?
In my opinion.
In my opinion.
Easier, teacher.
Thank you.
From my point of view.
Since my point of view. Or from
Exactly. From my point of view, it's possible.
Easier.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Check on this one. Your alternatives are perfect for explaining or for starting on this one, but check on this one. In this case, we are going to need to change, let's say, a little bit on the structure, because in this one we say before to answer, we say before answering. Why? Because in this one we have like a prepositional phrase, and we after this one, if there is no subject, we are going to need a verb in ing, right? Before answering. If we consider a change in structure, this is the one to go to, right? Before answering. And I agree with your alternatives. You can say, first of all, in my opinion, from my point of view, to start, right? To begin on a comment. Nice. What about for number two? How can we fix that one?
Easier.
Easier. Perfect, perfect. Thank you so much. Check on this one because sometimes I know, not sometimes, I know you already know the correct answers in this one, but not try to be more alert, right, when we express ideas, because sometimes we know, right, it's easier, the comparative form, but sometimes when we express ideas, it might happen, it may even happen to me, right? So I am not an exception. Probably we say more easier, right? But what's the important part, to be self-correct? Hey, more easy, no, that doesn't sound good, right? Easier, right? And you self-correct, and that's nice. So that's correct. What about on the next one, number three? Of not eat anything. How can we fix this one?
I don't know what's want to say that
that phrase.
Yes.
Sorry is of not eating.
Not
Yeah,
eating.
exactly. There you go. Right. The idea probably is not complete as it was. I was just taking some phrases, but in this case, because of the preposition of, after every preposition, we are required to have a verb. Well, if there is a verb, it is required to have it in the ing form. For that reason, we have of not eating, right? Either negative or affirmative after a preposition. If there is a verb, it goes in ing. That is the way we are going to use it. What about the number 4? I would rather to skip.
No, we need to take up 2 because of the rather we use base form verb.
There you go, Douglas. That's correct. In this case, we eliminate this one. After that, as you mentioned, we go for base form. I would rather skip. There you go. And then we have this one, happy face. Perfect. What about in number 5? It's important, move.
To move?
To?
Exactly. To move. There you go. We continue. We keep the first part. It's important to move. Next one, more cheaper.
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 All right. And if you want to give more emphasis for cheaper,
Cheapest.
the cheapest, right? The cheapest, that's correct. There is other form. You can say much cheaper. In that case, it is possible. Much cheaper. That is like not going for the cheapest, but giving a little bit more emphasis for the adjective cheaper. Much cheaper. It's possible, right? You give a little bit of more emphasis for that. So if we want to consider that option, we will go for much cheaper in that case. Go for the, I guess they are pink, right? Pink section. This is part of vocabulary. How do we say the first word?
Billionaire.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Billionaire.
Billionaire. There you go.
I want
right?
to be a billionaire.
There you go, right?
Because billionaire sounds like Spanish. Right?
Yeah, it kind of does, right? Let's go over this one. I read and then you repeat after me one time. Billionaire.
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 Next one. How do you say the next one?
Sales.
There you are. What about the next one?
Withdraw.
Right? Withdraw, right? With final O in this word, in that one. And then you were, when we talk about the principal person in the company, like the boss or the owner or something, let's say like the boss in this one, we say
CEO.
Exactly. We go for the spelling in this one, CEO. Remember, it sounds or it looks like a word, let's say, but this is an abbreviation, right? So we go for the CEO. We use the alphabet. We go for the alphabet to complete in this case, all right? Thank you so much. Because of time, we are going to stop here, but I will explain to you. I will give you just the first part, or I will give you like the introduction. With the information you have, we are going to work with the first homework assignment for the module and also for the first oral exam. But I will share that information to you probably over the chat, over WhatsApp, or probably in the next session, so that you can go and rest and relax at this time, because I know it's almost bedtime for the majority of you. But let me tell you, the information you have and everything you discussed today is not like, okay, we finish and that's it, right? The information is lost. Now we work with evaluation, and that's what you are going to share with me, but I will explain to you how you can send that to me. All right, so people, it's an honor to be working with you. Thank you so much. One more time, congratulations. I'm really happy with how you practice in the groups. Let's continue doing that in all the sessions that are to come. Thank you, everybody. Have a good night and see you tomorrow.
Good night, beautiful people.
Good night. See you.
See you tomorrow.
Good night.
See you. Have a good night. See you.